Over the last few years, I've had a really bad habit of just not setting enough goals. Which sounds pretty crazy because in my opinion, I'm someone that shoots pretty high in life. Maybe it was the insecurity of not achieving them, maybe it was a lack of faith in my own abilities, or maybe it was a lack of self-respect. I didn't even know. That's kind of what I'm trying to figure out. But at the start of this year, me and James sat down together for a few hours and planned out all of our goals, business goals, personal goals, fitness goals, kind of everything. This was honestly quite a hard task because in a weird way, it felt like I was boasting, even though I'm literally just writing down my goals on a Google Doc on my own. Like, in what world is that boasting? I think the current state of the UK's perspective on kind of achievement and success is what kind of drives this mindset of mine. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but the UK, especially in my generation, is kind of primed to pushing people in their box where they started and kind of shaming people for trying to push outside it and try something new. Like, when did it become not cool to try and pursue something hard in life? I think it's more of a reflection of other people's insecurities. That's exactly what cynics want. They're right 99% of the time, but wrong 100% of the time. But anyway, episode 2, let's get some work done. The view is looking kind of crazy right now. Oh, God, fucking bit windy, Jesus. Oof. Yeah. Think I'm about to shoot up the hill quick time. Now, if you haven't guessed already, from the last video and a half, I'm a big creature of habit. I quite enjoy just doing the same things every day. Obviously, at the weekends I'll do something different maybe. I'll go out for dinner maybe. I'll go cycling with my friends. I'm starting to get into golf as well, which is interesting because I'm not very good. Obviously I'm not very good, but yeah, big creature of habit, which actually bodes quite well with starting businesses, because you do end up doing the same thing over and over again, because it's the consistency that actually gets you to where you want to be, rather than, intense amounts of work. God, I'm so out of breath, what the fuck? Hold on. Sunset's looking crazy right now. One sec. Yeah, fair play. Mate, this is so nice after just a really long day on the tools, mate. When I say on the tools, I mean on my laptops. Yeah, it's nice to come up here, get some fresh air. If you come up here in the morning as well, you get a real saltiness in the air because it's obviously quite near the sea. There's loads of dogs about and I want to film them, but their owners probably don't want me to do that, so I think I'll probably leave that one. But yeah, what was that point I was saying about consistency? Put it this way, with Platinum, me and James have been working on that business for 4 years, and only recently we've started to get some proper traction with it. And most people would have given up by then because they hadn't seen the progress that they've wanted to have seen in the short amount of time that they wanted. But that you just got to change your expectations of how something great is going to take a lot of time. And when I say a lot of time, I mean a lot of time. It's fucking bolted. I had to go home. Luckily, my home is about one second away, so. Yes, people, Friday, the 7th of Feb, weekend coming, pretty excited for that. I say I'm excited, I'm probably going to work I think I'm going to work Saturday anyway. And then we've got the 10k with the boysies on Sunday. Got a little pink Himmy salt, vitamin C and zinc in that. I'm trying a new morning stack, see how it makes you feel. But yeah, we've got a big day of calls again. I'm going to work until about 10 on wine drops, then jumping on Platinum for a couple hours. Then we're going to gym. We've got upper 12 till 2, and then we're going to hop back on from about 2 till 7ish, and then we're going to go run an 8k. I was supposed to run it yesterday, but I felt super ill. So yeah. So in terms of wine drops, our CAC has been a little bit higher recently. This can obviously come down to a few things: ad account setup, the actual ads going into the ad account, are they converting well enough, and a bunch of other things. So to combat that, I've adjusted some of the budgets, obviously on the campaigns which are achieving a CAC which is at target or below target. I've pushed the spend up a little bit, and the campaigns which are achieving a CAC which is a little bit too high, I've brought that spend down a little bit. So hopefully that should help our customer acquisition cost. So we'll see over the next few days. But, you know, we came into this year achieving like our you know, the volume of acquisition wasn't too good. That might just because it's, you know, January, people aren't really drinking wine at this time. But, you know, the last 2 weeks of Jan and this week have been much better for actual acquisition, like volume of acquisition. But, you know, the last few days, the cost of acquisition has increased a little bit. So we're just trying to combat that right now. But yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. So we've got upper today. Probably my favourite day, obviously, because you get an upper pump. So we started with some side laterals over there. Now we've got about 3 sets of back, then about 2 sets of chest, and then we're going to finish with some cable curls. So I'll probably film some of this actually, because I've got a new tripod now, so I can get some better shots like this. Hopefully this looks good. I can't really see because my eyes are shit. But yeah. And we are bloody back in action, mate. Back in the hot seat, back in the penthouse suite, you know what I mean? Right, we have about 6 hours of work to do. So, you know what that calls for. Oof. Might treat myself and pour it into a glass as well. Woo. Let's go. God. Doesn't get much better than that, does it? Okay, people, so we have an evening block of calling clients for Platinum. You know, we love to call our clients at least, you know, 1 or 2 times a month, along with the check-ins and the form checks and all the other touch points. We feel like the more amount of touch points that a client has, obviously the more interaction they get with us, and also it gives us more chance to change a plan if it needs to get changed, if they're not making enough progress. We can obviously figure out why that is. And so yeah, got a block of those, and then I'm going to go on a quick run. So I shall see you in a bit. Yes, G. Cheers.